So good morning one and all. So last class we are discussing about the EMF equation of a transformer, phasor diagrams of a transformer, so voltage regulation of a transformer, and finally equivalent circuit of a transformer. So based on these topics, so we are discussing about the problems related to EMF equation of a transformer as well as remaining topics. So just like a phasor diagrams, voltage regulation and equivalent circuit of a transformer. So now, so first one is a 40 kVA single phase transformer has 400 turns on the primary and 100 turns on the secondary winding. So the primary is connected to 2000 volts, 50 Hz supply. So determine the secondary voltage on open circuit, the current flowing through the two windings on full load, the maximum value of flux. So these three parameters is to be calculated by using given data. So first one is given data. So whatever the data is to be given, so that is power is equal to 40 kVA, power is equal to 40 kVA. So number of turns, so primary turns, N1 is equal to, primary turns N1 is equal to 400, secondary turns N2 is equal to, secondary turns N2 is equal to 100, secondary turns N2 is equal to 100. So voltage or input voltage or primary voltage E1 is equal to, V1 is equal to 2000 volts. So then, so frequency, so we have frequency F is equal to 50 Hz, F is equal to 50 Hz. So based on this data, so we can find out the three parameters. The secondary voltage on open circuit, second one is current flowing through the circuit or two windings on full load condition, and flux. So one is the, so first one is secondary voltage. So first bit is secondary voltage on open circuit. So in this, so we are assuming magnetic core. So this is the magnetic core, so which is to be directly connected to 2000 volts. So then, so we can find out the secondary voltage because of these two terminals are open circuited, so which is equal to E2. So E2 voltage is calculated. N1 is equal to 400, N2 is equal to 100, E1 is equal to 2000. What was the relation between number of turns and voltage? So E2 divided by E1 is equal to N2 divided by N1. So then, so we can find out the value of E2. So E2 is equal to, E2 is the induced EMF in secondary winding which is to be open circuited. Current must be zero because of these two terminals are open circuited, means I2 is equal to 0, but voltage is, maximum amount of voltage is to be existing in between the terminals. E2 is equal to N2 divided by N1 into E1. So N2 is equal to 100 divided by 400. N2 is equal to 400 into E1. E1 is equal to 2000. 2 zeros gets cancelled. 4 5s are. So 5 into 100 is equal to 500 volts. So first bit is E2 is equal to 500. E2 is equal to 500. So second one is the current flowing through the two windings on full load condition. So generally, so what about the basic condition or basic rule of a transformer, ampere turns of a primary must be is equal to ampere turns of a secondary. So based on that rule only it should be operated. It should be operated. So that means I1 V1 is equal to I2 V2. But in this condition, so we can find out the currents. So current flowing through the two windings. Current flowing through the two windings on full load condition. I1 or primary current, I1 is equal to, so power rating of a transformer is equal to 40 kVA. I1 is equal to kVA multiplied with or kVA divided by current is equal to V1. So because of I1 V1 must be is equal to rating of a transformer. Rating of a transformer. So then, so primary current I1 is equal to kVA of a transformer 40 into 1000, so kilo, so 40 into 1000 divided by V1. So V1 is equal to 2000. V1 is equal to 2000. So 3 zeros are gets cancelled. 20. I1 is equal to 20 amperes. I1 is equal to 20 amperes. So similarly, so we can find out the secondary current. Secondary current I2 is equal to kVA divided by V2. kVA divided by V2. So I2 is equal to kVA divided by V2. kVA is equal to 40 into 1000 divided by, so V2 is equal to 500 is equal to 80 amperes. I2 is equal to 80 amperes. Current is equal to 80 amperes. So that means, so first bit is secondary voltage on open circuit. In this instant, or secondary terminals are open circuited, then we can find out the value of induced EMF in secondary terminals. So second one is primary currents or currents flowing through the two windings on full load condition. I1 is equal to 20 amperes, I2 is equal to 80 amperes. So third bit is maximum value of flux. Third one is maximum value of flux. So that means 5 max. So this parameter is calculated. So this parameter is always related to EMF equation of a transformer. E1 is equal to 4.44 into F into 5M into N1. So in this equation, so 5M is the unknown value. So remaining E1 is known value. Frequency is 50 Hz. N1 is equal to 400 tons. So we can substituting all the parameters. So we can find out the 5M is equal to E1 divided by 4.44 F into N1. 5M F into N1. So E1 is equal to 2000. E1 is equal to 2000 divided by 4.44 into frequency is equal to 50 Hz into N1 is equal to 400. N1 is equal to 400. 4 5s are 5 tens. So is equal to 5M is equal to, so 5M is equal to 0.0225 Webers. So which is equal to 5M. So 5M is equal to 0.0225 Webers. So in this fashion we can easily simplifying the given problems. So by using EMF equations of a transformer, another one is equations of transformation ratio. So E2 by E1 is equal to N2 by N1. So by using this expression we can find out the induced EMF in secondary terminals, so which is open circuited. Second one is currents flowing through the windings on full load condition. I1 is equal to kVA divided by V1. So rating of transformer is equal to I1 V1. So that means ampere turns of primary is equal to ampere turns of secondary winding. So then I1 is equal to 20 amperes, I2 is also is equal to 80 amperes. So maximum value of flux by using of EMF equation. So phi m is equal to 0.0225 Webers. So another one is the no load ratio required in a single transformer. The no load ratio required in a single phase 50Hz transformer is 6600 by 600 volts. If the maximum value of flux in the core is to be about 0.08 Webers, find the number of turns in each winding. Find the number of turns in each winding. So in this also we can write down the given data. Given data. So which is equal to E1 is equal to our primary voltage. Primary voltage E1 is equal to V1 is equal to 6600 volts. So secondary voltage E2 is equal to V2 is equal to 600 volts. So then, maximum value or maximum flux phi m is equal to 0.08 Webers. 0.08 Webers. So find the number of turns in each winding. So F is also is equal to 50H. So we know the EMF equation of a transformer. E1 is equal to EMF equation of a transformer. E1 is equal to 4.44 into F into phi m into N1. So in this equation we can find out the N1 and N2 turns. N1 is equal to E1 divided by 4.44 into F into phi m. So which is equal to E1 is equal to 6600 divided by 4.44 into 50 into phi m. Phi m is equal to 0.08. 0.08. So then N1 is equal to 0 gets cancelled. 0 gets cancelled. So N1 is equal to 317.6. Approximately 318 tons. So similarly, by using of second equation, E2 is equal to 4.44 into F into phi m into N2. So E2 is equal to. So then N2 is equal to number of turns in a secondary winding. N2 is equal to E2 divided by 4.44 into F into phi m. So which is equal to, we can substituting the values of E2. 600 divided by 4.44 into frequency 50 into phi m is equal to 0.08 is equal to 33.7 approximately 34 tons. So these are the simplifications of both the problems. So the no load ratio of a single phase transformer which is to be operating the voltage is 6600 and 600 volts. If the maximum value of flux is equal to 0.08, so find the number of turns in each winding. So by using of EMF equation of a transformer, E1 is equal to 4.44 F into phi m into N1. So in this equation N1, by substituting all the parameters, when we are getting 318 tons. So again we can calculating the N2 turns by using EMF equation of a transformer when we are getting 34 tons. So 34 tons means number of turns is always directly proportional to voltage. So 600 volts means 34. 6600 volts means 318 turns. So that means turns is always directly proportional to voltage. Turns is always directly proportional to voltage. So next one is the core of a 1000 kVA 11,000 by 550 volts 50 Hz single phase transformer has a cross section of 20 centimeters into 20 centimeters if the maximum core density is not exceeding 1.3 Tesla. 1.3 Tesla. Calculate the number of HV and LV turns per phase. Second one is the EMF per turn, assuming the stacking factor of 0.9. Assuming the stacking factor of 0.9. So the core of a transformer or power rating of a transformer. Given data. So in this, so power is equal to 1000 kVA. Power is equal to 1000 kVA. So primary voltage E1 is equal to V1 is equal to 11,000 volts. 11,000 volts. So another one is secondary voltage. Secondary voltage E2 is equal to V2 is equal to 550 volts. 550 volts. So the area of cross section. Area of cross section is equal to 20 centimeters into 20 centimeters. So in this we are always calculating in SI units. So that's why 20 or centimeters is to be converted into meters. So 20 into 20 is equal to 400 into 10 power minus 4 meter square. 10 power minus 4 meter square. So Webers, or if the maximum core density, so that means B max, maximum core density not exceeding 1.3 Tesla. So BM is equal to 1.3. So Tesla means Weber per meter square. Weber per meter square. So BM is equal to 1.3 Tesla. So BM is equal to flux per unit area. Flux per unit area. So in this we can find out the value of phi m. Phi m is equal to Bm into area of cross section of a conductor. So which is equal to Bm is equal to in terms of Tesla 1.3 multiplied with area of cross section of a conductor is equal to 400 into 10 power minus 4 multiplied with stacking factor. So why we are considering as a stacking factor? So 90% of a magnetic core is to be utilizing the generation of a flux in a transformer. So that's why, so 90% means 0.9, or which is also multiplied with stacking factor, which is equal to 0.9. So which is equal to 0.0468 Webers. 468 Webers. So which is equal to phi m. So then we can find out the value of the number of HV and LV turns per phase. So first of all, HV means which the rating of a transformer is 11,000 divided by 550 volts. 550 volts. So this is the HV winding, which is equal to LV winding. So number of turns in a HV winding, number of turns in a, so HV is equal to E1, LV is equal to E2. So number of turns in HV winding is equal to, so all of you know the EMF equation of a transformer. So which is equal to E1 is equal to 4.44 into F into phi m into N1. So in this number of turns in HV winding means N1. N1 is equal to E1 divided by 4.44 into F into phi m. F into phi m. So which is equal to N1 is equal to E1 is equal to 11,000 divided by 4.44 into F into phi m is equal to 0.0468 is equal to, we can substituting all the parameters, is equal to 1058.75. So which is approximately is equal to 1059 tons. 1059 tons. So similarly, number of tons in HV winding, LV winding, number of tons in LV winding, low voltage winding, E2 is equal to 4.44 into F into phi m into N2. N2 is equal to E2 divided by 4.44 into F into phi m is equal to, E2 is equal to 550. So 550 divided by 4.44 into 50 into 0.0468. So is equal to 52.95. By simplifying above equation, so we are getting the 52.95 is equal to 53 tons. 53 tons. So another one. So the second bit is EMF per turn. EMF turn. So EMF per turn is equal to E1 by N1. So E1 is equal to 11,000. N1 is equal to 1059 is equal to 11,000 divided by 1059 is equal to 10.387 volts. 10.387 volts. So in this, the rating of a transformer is equal to 1000 kVA. So E1 and E2. So primary voltage, secondary voltage and area of cross section. So without giving any stacking factor in a given problem, we can't be considered for the 0.8 or 0.9. In case of a given data, stacking factor is equal to so and so, then only that value is to be multiplied with area of cross section of a conductor. So Bm is equal to, or flux is equal to Bm into A. So which is to be multiplied with stacking factor. In a given problem, stacking factor is equal to 0.9 is mentioned, then only we are considered as a 0.9. Otherwise, so we are leaving the stacking factor. So that is the another one. So number of turns in LV and HV winding. By using a EMF equation of a transformer, N1 is equal to 1059 turns, N2 is equal to 53 turns. So EMF per turn is equal to E1 by N1 is equal to 10.387 volts. 10.387 volts. So another one is a 3300 by 300 volt single phase transformer gives 0.6 and 60 watts as a ammeter and wattmeter readings. So when the supply is given to the low range voltage winding and high voltage winding is kept open circuited. So find power factor of no load current, magnetizing component, iron loss component. So in this rating of a transformer, given data, so which is equal to voltage E1 is equal to V1 is equal to 3300 volts. So then E2 is equal to V2 is equal to 300 volts. So the single phase transformer gives current is equal to 0.6, which is equal to no load current is always denoted by I naught, which is equal to no load current, no load current, I naught is equal to 0.6 amperes. So this much amount of current is required to overcome the hysteresis and eddy current loss in a transformer. Hysteresis loss in a transformer. I naught is equal to 0.6. So no load power, no load power. So P naught is equal to 60 watts. 60 watts. So power loss. So that means 60 watts is always represents the summation of hysteresis and eddy current losses. Summation of hysteresis and eddy current losses. So in this, so we can find out the two parameters. So one thing is, so first one is power factor or no load power factor. No load power factor. So second one is magnetizing component and loss component. So in this, so power factor is equal to P naught, power is equal to V naught into I naught into cos phi naught. Cos phi naught. So V naught is the input voltage which is equal to V1. So P naught is equal to V1 into I naught into cos phi naught. Cos phi naught. So P naught or cos phi naught is equal to cos pi naught is equal to P naught divided by V1 into I naught. V1 into I naught. V naught into I naught. Cos pi naught is equal to P naught. P naught is equal to 60 watts. 60 divided by V1 is equal to 3300 into I naught is equal to 0.6. 0.6. So cos phi naught is equal to so in this, so we are also considered as a 300, sorry, which is equal to voltage is equal to 300 volts. 300 cos phi naught is equal to 0.33 lagging. Why we are considered as a lagging? Because of magnetic core is a inductive property. So which is equal to cos phi naught is equal to 0.33 lagging. So then, so which is to be substituting in a given equation. That means no load power factor is equal to 0.33 lagging. So second bit is magnetizing component. Magnetizing component which is always denoted by Im. So these parameters is to be calculated by using given phasor diagram. So which is equal to maximum flux or flux component, magnetizing component, IC component. So resultant of these two is equal to I naught. So which is equal to phi naught. So based on, so this is the phasor diagram of a transformer which is to be operates on no load condition. So based on this diagram, so we can easily simplifying the equations of magnetizing component and core loss component. Magnetizing component Im is equal to I naught into sin phi naught. Another one is IC is equal to I naught into cos phi naught. So by calculating these two, so then only when we are usually find out the Im and IC. So in this, Im is equal to I naught into sin phi naught. So from this equation, phi naught is equal to cos inverse of 0.33. So is equal to, so phi naught value, so which is to be directly substituting in Im component. Im is equal to I naught 0.6 into sin phi naught is equal to square root of 1 minus cos square theta. So that means cos square phi is equal to 0.33 whole square. 0.33 whole square. So Im is equal to 0.6 into square root of 1 minus 0.33 whole square. So by simplifying this equation, Im is equal to 0.5 0.566 amperes. 0.566 amperes. So similarly we can find out the IC value or core loss component. IC is equal to I naught into cos phi naught. I naught is equal to 0.6 into cos phi naught is equal to 0.33. 0.33. So is equal to 0.198 amperes. 0.198 amperes. So again, so we are find out the loss component or iron loss component. Another one is core loss magnetizing component. So these are the two expressions or rating of a transformer E1, E2, I naught as well as P naught value, no load power factor, so phi naught. So finally IM and IC. So these are the representations of given problems. So next class onwards we are discussing about the phasor diagrams related problems is to be discussed in next class. Thank you.